Good evening, everyone. Hi. I'm Jane McCrae, Chair of the CC Awards Committee, and I'm so excited to welcome you all online and in person to the 12th Annual CC Awards. To begin, we would like to acknowledge that this event is taking place on Treaty 13 territory within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. It is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, Métis, and Huron-Wendat. Many of you may be watching this from other lands that are also part of ancestral territory. We honor, respect, and recognize those nations that have never relinquished their rights or sovereign authority over the lands and waters on which we stand today. We encourage you to reflect on the history of the land, the rich culture, the many contributions, and the concerns that impact Indigenous individuals and communities. Land acknowledgements are the start to deeper action. And now, without further ado, I'm pleased to introduce, now in his 11th year of hosting, and frankly, the only reason my husband agrees to come to these things, the one and only Richard Krause.
Hey, everybody. Well, welcome back to real life. I've missed you all. It's such a pleasure to see everybody here. How many of you are dressed up for the first time since I saw you last? Like quite a few of you. Thanks to Zoom, this is the first time in almost 3 years that I've hosted this event while wearing pants. So I'm excited to be here. It feels good to be out in the world wearing pants again with the people. But while I've been home, not wearing pants and trying to figure out how to make sourdough in my Instapot, all of you have been working to keep people entertained. And you've been making television, you've been making movies, you've been making web series, and I can't really imagine what the last 2.5 years or so would have been like if we didn't have the benefit of the craft of all the people that are in this room right now to keep us entertained. I think that the pandemic has taught us many things. For me, though, it has taught us of the importance of the arts. It has taught me about the importance of the arts during good times and bad times. The stories that you helped tell as editors and people working in film, television, and on the web helped connect us. They helped keep us from feeling too lonely when there were times that I'm sure it was pretty dour for a lot of people out there. And it reminded us how to behave in polite society, because I needed reminders sometimes, and the movies, television, and web series certainly gave me that. And best of all, it made that horrible time go just a little bit faster. So tonight we're going to celebrate that, and let's give yourselves a big round of applause, please. There's a couple of things to get out of the way before we start. First, I'd like to say that if you'd like to accept your award by Zoom, let me know. I'll send you a link and then hold up my phone and we can do it that way. And you do not have to socially distance from your award. If you win one, hug it, nuzzle it. It's okay. You earned it. So I'm looking forward to some people nuzzling the rewards tonight. A couple of other things. I want to thank the platinum sponsors for tonight. That's Annex Pro, Jam Post, and the Picture Shop. Applause. That's Annex Pro right there. I think you started applauding first, so I assume so. And I'd also like to thank that our cocktail hour sponsor was the DGC of Ontario. That'll get a big round of applause from you people, I'm sure. The first award of the evening is Best Editing in Short Film, and that's presented by the Formosa Group. And Jane Tattersall, if you're here, are you here, Jane Tattersall? Come on up. You're presenting. You have to keep applauding until Jane gets up here. Thank you. There'll be no lollygaggling around, Jane. Here you are. Best. Oh. And these look like they're...
Yeah, we're out of order.
Oh, we're out of order.
Should we, like, switch the order? Or same order. Okay, goodbye.
Oh. We'll see Jane later on. This is Best Editing, no. Best Editing in Animation. Is that right, Allison? Because that's not what it says here on my script. Best Editing in Animation, sponsored by Picture Shop. Let's have a round of applause for Picture Shop. And we've come on up. I know. Oh, and two other things here to keep in mind. These are funhouse stairs. If you're coming up this way, please be very careful about these stairs. If you survive COVID, you can probably survive them, but they are kind of rickety, so be very careful there. But please, go ahead. There's your nominees.
Thank you, Richard. So nice to be here with all these beautiful people. So I'm sure everybody's happy to be here. I'm here to the Best Editing and Animation, sponsored by Picture Shop. Danny Palmer, Matt and Bird Break Loose, episode 101, Humans Together. Yes. Ed Fuller, Paw Patrol the movie. Orion McGow and Matt Ganar, Carmen Sandiego, episode 408, The Dark Caper. Max Santavari, Greg Canning, Ryan Joblin, and Leyland Miller, The Snoopy Show, episode 1, Happiness is a Dancing Dog. Roderick Diagratis, CCE, and Sam Patterson, Charlotte. The envelope. Best Editing and Animation, sponsored by Picture Shop. Oh, sorry. I thought it was going to be down below. Rodriguez DeGradis, CCE, Sam Patterson, Charlotte.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks to the CCE very much. Kind of a surprise because I've seen Paw Patrol and it kicks ass. I really would like to start by thanking the person that, without whom this film would never have been made. She got the wheels rolling right from the start, and that's because she was really the engine all the way through. Julia Rosenberg, the producer, was incredible, and this is really hers as well. And I'd also like to thank our great assistants, Alison McMillan and Jay Haupt, who without them I would have been lost, considering this was my first go at animation. Also, the great people at Vanguard, Amy, thank you very much. And also my wife and kids, love you, thank you for your love and support.
I'd like to thank the CCE and the jury. I know what a tough job being on a jury is, and I really appreciate your work. I'd like to thank the two directors on our movie, Tahir Rana and Eric Warren. I'd like to thank our production management team, Belinda Fairfile, Graham Malloy, and especially Christina Rotzert. She just did yeoman's work throughout the entire production, and thank you very much.
Why don't you take that, and then we'll direct you over that way. We're going to take some photos. So, stop in front of this. Nope, there we go. Everyone, after you accept an award, pause for a moment so we can immortalize the moment forever. So that was Best Editing and Animation. Jane, please stay seated for just another couple of minutes. We're going to next do Best Editing in Documentary Short Form, sponsored by Boris FX. I'm going to read the nominees, and I'm going to do this badly because there's a lot of names here that I'm going to have some trouble with. Amélie Labrèche, Mon Oncle Patof. Amélie. Anouk Deschênes, Le Spectre des Ondes. Chase Ashbaugh, Brown Enough. James Blockland, Born Bad. And Rick Bartram, If So, Do So. And the winner is Amélie. Come on and get your award, Amélie Labrèche, Mon Oncle Patof. Congratulations.
Okay, hello everyone. Okay, I'll try to. I didn't practice so much, so it's really nice to be here in person, to have the chance to see everyone here. Thank you to the CCE for the nomination first, and it's a great honor to be judged by our peers. I want to thank the director and producer of this film because it's a film about a man who portrayed a clown, but he was also a comedian and Patof. And the producer of the documentary personified Patof in the film, Serge Desrosiers, and he made an incredible job. And also Sandrine Béchade, the director, and also his wife. I want to thank them for this opportunity. It was really nice, but also my first project during the pandemic. So it was a nice project to kind of forget what was going on in the world and try to focus on another aspect of life and more comedic aspect of life. So it was a nice adventure for me. So thank you very much, everyone.
Amélie. I have other things to do right now. I would like to take a moment to thank our travel bursary sponsor, Meridian Artists. And I would also like to note that Amélie used the bursary that they supplied to be here today. So we're excited to have her here, and thank you for supplying the bursary. Now, Paul Whitehead, who we all know and love, couldn't be here this evening. This was our year to celebrate and acknowledge assistant editors, and Paul has a few words to say about the amazing assistant editors. So focus on the screens.
Greetings, CCE members and honored guests. The CCE, in its infinite wisdom, asked me if I would say a few words in tribute to all assistant editors. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Paul, and I was an assistant editor for a very, very, very long time. And I'm talking decades here, folks. I've also been teaching the assistant editor course with CCE for over a decade. So while I'm now editing, finally, I think I can speak on the subject of assisting with some credibility. When I did eventually convince someone to pay me to cut their project, I was thrilled to finally kick back and relax. All I had to do was focus on one job, cutting the picture, because my assistant did everything else. Assistant editors also have one job, and that is to keep the editor working and happy. But to accomplish that, they have to master many skills. They have to be a dailies organizer, paperwork ninja, caterer, stock shot researcher, sound effects editor, visual effects magician, tech support specialist, assembly editor, film critic, cheerleader, babysitter, therapist, psychiatrist, and finally a marriage counselor. And I'm sure the assistants in the crowd tonight could add many more. Since I've been given this platform, I'm going to use it to ask all editors to think back to when you started assisting. Think of all the editors that you learned from, the ones that helped you by sharing their knowledge and passion for editing. There are so many amazing editors from all across Canada with a wealth of experience that it would truly be a tragedy for it not to be shared. In honor of your mentors, I urge you to pay it forward to your assistants and to those just starting out in the industry. Meet with them over a coffee or a pint and let them ask their questions. As you see them progress in their careers, you can take pride in knowing that you helped them along the way. So finally, on behalf of the entire CCE, thank you to all assistant editors for everything that you do. Your dedication and hard work are essential to the success of the craft. You have our greatest respect and admiration. I'm not there to start a standing ovation in their honor, but I'd better hear about it tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
That was a great video about assistant editors, but it must be noted it contained no actual editing. So maybe he'll hear about that in the morning as well. And the next award that we're going to hand out is Best Editing in a Documentary Feature, sponsored by Jam Post. And I would like to welcome Janice Aruli to the stage to present the award.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Nice to see some familiar faces. Lots of familiar faces. Tonight, Best Editing and Documentary Feature, sponsored by Jam Post. Anouk Deschênes, Wintopia. Ben Lawrence, My Tree. Yi Yong Zong, One of Ours. Omar Majid, Disdained Dawn. Robert Swartz, CCE, Dispatches from a Field Hospital. Okay. And the winner is Yi Young Song, One of Ours. Okay. So
You can do the honors. We will gladly accept the award in his honor for One of Ours. Big round of applause.
do I take it or do you keep it?
Yeah, I'll leave it up here. Yeah, absolutely. Perfect. Thank you very much. Next up, we have Best Editing in a Short Film, sponsored by the Formosa Group. And I'd like to, well, here she is again, Jane Tattersall, rushing the stage one more time to present the award. Thank you very much. There are your nominees.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here again. The Best Editing in a Short Film. Alexander Maxime Seltzer, 1033. Anna Catley, Little Bird. Cam McLaughlin, Together. Guillaume Morin and Anouk Deschênes, Au plaisir les autres. Rick Bartrand, Wish. And Ivan Thibaudot, sorry about this, Thibaudot, Les Monstres. the winner is Cam McLaughlin. Together.
You're accepting?
Someone is accepting on Cam's behalf.
There we go.
Thanks. I'm not Cam. I'm Amy Stahlberg. I'm an agent at Vanguard Artists. Cam said, "Sorry I cannot be there. I want to thank Albert Shin for our great friendship and collaboration. Thank you to the CCE and my fellow nominees, and of course my agents. And I would like to dedicate this award to David Heyman for making the music sing. Thank you."
And here's the award. Let me give you that and that. Thank you. And why don't you stop and grab a photo on the end? That was Best Editing in a Short Film. There we go. Next up is a very special award that comes midway through the ceremony. We have the Career Achievement Award presented by the Canadian Cinema Editors. Would you please help me welcome Pauline Decroix and Isabelle Malafont, CCE, to the stage. Welcome. It's all yours.
Bonsoir.
Good evening.
Je m'appelle Isabelle Malenfant, CCE, et je fais partie du conseil d'administration du CCE en tant que représentante régionale du Québec.
Bonsoir, donc je m'appelle Pauline Decroix. Non, Decroix, pardon, sorry. I had to make the joke. Et je fais également partie du conseil d'administration du CCE en tant que responsable du bilinguisme. And that means that I should translate it. Okay, so this in English. So, I'm also on the CCE board, and as Isabelle right here, and among our board that we can see here.
Table 3.
And I'm the bilingualism chair. Woo, I said it. Woo.
The CCE is proud to present this year's Career Achievement Award. It's a great honor to be here today to present this award. This recognition is given to a member of the broader film community who has shown great support to Canadian editors and the editorial profession over the course of their career.
Cette année, le prix CCE pour une carrière exceptionnelle est attribué à Jean-Marc Vallée, qui nous a malheureusement et très tristement quittés il y a quelques mois maintenant. Jean-Marc Vallée was a writer, obviously a talented director, and an amazing editor as well. His fourth feature film, Crazy, was the one that put him on the map through worldwide recognition. And by the way, the film will finally, be released next month in the US, 17 years after its premiere. After making a name for himself in Canada, he started his American career with Wild and Dallas Buyers Club, which earned him an Academy Awards nomination for Best Editing, shared with Martin Pinsat.
Jean-Marc Vallée offered us amazing films to remember, from Liste Noire to Crazy, Young Victoria, Café de Flore, or Demolition, just to name a few. But it's probably the television series Big Little Lies and Sharp Objects that propelled him in the major leagues. They became huge hits and received lots of recognition. Even if he was well known internationally, he always fought to keep the post-production local in Montreal, Canada. And for that, we thank him. So who better than us to talk about him? Well, probably the people who we work closely with.
So we asked his latest collaborator to say a few words about Mr. Vallée. We'll be finishing with a message from his son, Alex Vallée, who will be receiving the awards on his behalf. Thank you.
Jean-Marc Vallée, c'était d'abord un réalisateur hors norme qui a marqué tous ceux qui l'ont côtoyé par son charisme, sa passion et son intelligence. Mais Jean-Marc, c'était aussi un monteur au style très personnel qui partageait généreusement son savoir avec ses collaborateurs. Quand je l'ai rencontré pour la première fois, il cherchait un monteur pour compléter son équipe sur la série Sharp Objects. Quand il s'est installé à sa table de montage, j'ai vraiment été frappée par le changement physique que j'ai observé en lui. C'était comme si tout d'un coup, je pouvais voir les longues heures de travail qui s'imprégnaient physiquement en lui et transformaient même sa façon de parler. Il est devenu un peu voûté, sa voix est devenue plus rauque et plus lente. Il est devenu un monteur. Pour Jean-Marc, le montage, c'était une étape cruciale dans le processus de création. Il était toujours à la recherche d'une meilleure façon de raconter une histoire, allergique à la facilité et à la médiocrité. Il était infatigable, exigeant, parfois même un peu bourru, mais c'était pour cacher son immense sensibilité. Ma collaboration avec lui a été trop courte, mais j'ai beaucoup appris avec lui et j'en serai toujours reconnaissante. Au revoir, Jean-Marc. Merci pour tout.
I'm Justin Lachance. I worked on Big Little Lies and Sharp Objects with everyone and Jean-Marc. How to describe Jean-Marc? Jean-Marc Vallée was rock and roll. Everything he did had a passion and a rhythm to it, from actually DJing his dinner parties to the style of directing and editing, to making his own rules in life. I remember the first time I met him, he said how much he has come to love working for TV because he would license so much more music for the same amount of money compared to film. It was like watching a kid in a candy shop. He got Neil Young, Led Zeppelin, Irma Thomas, Elvis, you name it, it was bananas. While we were editing Big Little Lies, I remember Sylvain Labelle telling me that Jean-Marc had this idea to assemble a crew of editors while they were working on Crazy together. He'd get this band of editors together that would riff off each other and build a kind of rock opera. Because after all, like, editing is all about timing and rhythm as much as it is about storytelling. So sure enough, that's what we ended up doing on Big Little Lies. And then again on Sharp Objects. You check your ego at the door because no scene belonged to you. We passed them between each other to brainstorm and build off of each other's ideas, all orchestrated by Maestro Vallée. It was the most exciting and enriching time of my professional life, and I will forever be grateful to Jean-Marc for making it happen.
Bonjour, mon nom est Maxime Lahaye et je suis un des monteurs de Big Little Lies et Sharp Objects. Donc, je trouve ça intéressant aujourd'hui qu'on rende un hommage à Jean-Marc au CCI parce que peu de gens le savent, mais Jean-Marc a commencé sa carrière en cinéma en tant que monteur. Et ensuite, il est passé à la réalisation. Ma première rencontre avec Jean-Marc, c'était en 2014. Moi, j'étais un assistant monteur à l'époque et Jean-Marc cherchait un assistant pour son film Demolition. Alors, il me confiait les rênes du projet et ensuite me demandait d'assembler le film, mais j'avais fait aucun montage auparavant, donc c'était ma première fois en tant que monteur. Et quand je lui ai présenté l'assemblage après le tournage, j'étais très anxieux et ça s'est pas super bien passé. Disons que Jean-Marc, c'était pas un être complaisant, mais il a quand même pris le temps de m'expliquer, dans le fond, son langage, sa façon de voir le cinéma. Et il m'a dit une phrase que je vais me souvenir pour toujours, c'est « Le montage, c'est comme lorsqu'on raconte une histoire à un enfant. On utilise un rythme, un ton, une musicalité, et c'est ce qui va nous permettre de choisir le point de vue avec lequel on raconte l'histoire. » Alors, juste cette simple phrase-là, pour moi, ça a éveillé l'idée du storytelling. Et ensuite, il m'a longuement parlé de la force des points de vue, de toujours prendre un parti pris. Et on a monté Demolition comme ça pendant plusieurs mois. C'est une école incroyable pour un jeune cinéaste. Et ensuite, il m'a promu monteur sur Big Little Lies. Jean-Marc, c'est un passionné, un acharné qui travaillait tellement fort que je me souviens d'être en conférence téléphonique avec les autres monteurs de Big Little Lies et Sharp Objects aux petites heures du matin. Et cette passion contagieuse qu'il avait faisait en sorte qu'on voulait le suivre sans compromis. C'était un être brillant, talentueux, mais surtout généreux de son savoir. Il adorait par-dessus tout créer des moments où on se réunisse ensemble autour d'une bonne bouffe, du bon vin à parler des projets de cinéma. Et il a légué à toute une génération de jeunes cinéastes son savoir. On n'est peut-être pas à la hauteur de son talent, mais il a quand même su partager toutes ses connaissances avec nous. Alors, repose en paix, mon ami.
Pour parler de cinéma, Jean-Marc évoquait souvent un carré de sable dans lequel il invitait des créateurs à venir jouer avec lui. Puis donc, en 2016, il nous a invités quelques monteurs à venir jouer avec lui en montage sur un projet qui s'appelait Big Little Lies. Ça a été une école incroyable et on dialoguait ensemble et c'était basé sur un langage de la perspective des personnages. Et un des aspects qui m'a vraiment marqué, c'était comment créer de la tension, comment engager le spectateur. Et grâce à ce langage du point de vue des personnages, la question c'était de se demander qu'est-ce qu'on ne montre pas, qu'est-ce qu'on n'entend pas. Et comme ça, on pouvait vraiment bâtir cette tension, puis je garderai toujours cet apprentissage avec moi. Et l'autre aspect magique pour moi en montage, c'était les moments où on se demandait « ici ». Donc, c'était une façon de se questionner et de continuer à réécrire. On sait que le montage, c'est la troisième écriture d'un film, mais avec Jean-Marc, je pense que c'était vraiment un autre niveau. Et j'admirais la liberté qu'il se donnait d'imaginer, de réinventer le récit comme si on était à l'étape de l'écriture d'un scénario. Et son esprit travaillait constamment à trouver des solutions créatives qui élevaient l'intention du scénario. Il avait une liberté, une qualité d'émerveillement qui était toujours présent chez lui et qui était aussi contagieux. À la fin d'un projet, je me rappelle avoir remercié Jean-Marc, je lui ai dit que j'avais tellement appris et il m'a simplement répondu « j'ai autant appris de vous ». Donc, il s'en dit beaucoup sur Jean-Marc, sur sa volonté de toujours apprendre. Il disait souvent, c'est des leçons de cinéma à la fin d'un projet. Donc voilà, je te remercie Jean-Marc pour cette expérience que j'ai vécue avec toi. Ce fut un plaisir et un honneur de jouer dans ton carré de sable et de partager ton langage. Tu auras marqué ma vie à jamais et la vie de tant d'artisans du métier. Et tu auras marqué et touché le public, autant d'ici que d'ailleurs. Merci.
Hi everyone, this is Alex Valley, Jean-Marc's older son. Thank you to the Canadian Cinema Editors, the organization, for this honor you're giving to my dad. Thank you to his rockstar editing team for the amazing tribute speeches. I am touched and grateful for your words. And I gotta say, I agree with you all. That's the feel I also got from my dad in the editing room on Big Little Lies. He was maybe known mainly as a director, though his directing approach was based on how he would see the editing in his mind. From as long as I can remember, he told me that if I ever wanted to direct one day, I should also know how to edit and start from there. Editing seemed to be his favorite opportunity to add layers to the story and even a chance to give actors better performances. He had a holistic vision to cinema. He created his own shooting model and editing style. He was following patterns. Rules of style were guiding his editing. Deep down, my dad also had this dream of being a rock star. Maybe that's why he was considering himself a DJ when giving the audio a first mix in a vid. From what I heard from producers, his first editing cut was impressive because he spent so much time working on the audio mix and the VFX simultaneously. He was deeply passionate about his work, and I'm grateful to see how he impacted the industry and the people who collaborated with him. Thank you, CCE, for this award. He would be pleased. And thank you, Dan, for your art, your legacy. In my eyes, you are a rock star in your field.
That was lovely, the video and the standing ovation. Please help me welcome Dominic Champagne, who will accept the award.
Well, I'm honored to accept this for Jean-Marc. This is for Jean-Marc. I love you, Jean-Marc. Thanks. Thank you.
That way for a photograph.
Thank you.
The next award is in the category of Best Editing in a Docu-Series, and that is sponsored by the Rolling Picture Company. And if we could please, there's someone from the Rolling Picture Company right there who just burst into applause. Can we get Cassie Weir to the stage, please, to present the award? Cassie, how are you?
Best Editing in Docu-Series, sponsored by Rolling Pictures. Ben Kaplan, History of the Sitcom, Episode 2, Sex in the Sitcom. Eamon O'Connor and Nick Taylor, For Heaven's Sake, Episode 1, The Disappearance. James Hubbard, In Their Own Words, Episode 201, Pope Francis. Ian Daly and Bill Togan, While the Rest of Us Die, Episode 201, The Game is Rigged. Peter Dennis, Dark Side of the 90s, Episode 102, The Viper Room, Hollywood Sanctuary. And the award goes to Eamon O'Connor and Nick Taylor, For Heaven's Sake, Episode 1, The Disappearance. Congratulations.
Take here, you'll take some photos with them afterwards. That's right. They've got this. They've got the right idea. Congratulations.
I'd like to thank the CCE and the juries. And I'd also like to dedicate this award to all of you guys, all the editors who've been through 2 years of pandemic editing and all the emotional and mental toil that's been. I know personally it was really tough, and we're here now without masks, and I feel great. Thank you very much, Nick.
He feels so good. He's in a golf shirt. He just came from the links. I'll thank everyone at Muse who's not here, but made this production and post process amazing through the pandemic. So supportive, and we share this with all of those guys too. Thanks.
Next up is Best Editing in a Web Series, and that is sponsored by the Canadian Cinema Editors. And can we get Sarah Taylor, please? There's Sarah Taylor now to present the award. Sarah, your nominee.
Hello. I'm here to present the Best Editing in Web Series on behalf of the Editor's Cut and L'Art de Montage. So please listen to our podcasts. Yeah! And the nominees are Isabelle Mellifont, CCE, Je ne sais pas un robot, Episode 1, Le Môme de Trop. Sorry for my French. Mahi Ragazar and Chris Mutton, CCE, The Communist Daughters, Episode 01, Opium for the Masses. Richard Swedell, The Now, Episode 102, Don't Shush Your Mother. Shelley Theron, Something Undone, Episode 101, equals 2 minutes and 49 seconds. And Stephen Patillon and Juan Mendoza for Chasing Winter, Episode 103, I Want to Go There and Do Well. This is so exciting. I've never done this. Should I draw it out a little? Okay, and the winner for Best Editing in Web Series goes to Isabelle Mellifont, CCE. Woo!
Thank you. My God, I'm surprised.
Say the name properly.
Thank you, Sarah. You said it just properly. Oh, thank you so much. I'm surprised. I want to congratulate everyone in this category with me, especially my friend Chris Mutton. I'm really proud of this little web series. It's directed by a talented young director named Mélanie Charbonneau and produced by a young company, Ecomedia, with Sarah Châtelain and Noémie, and I'm really sorry, I have a blank. Got COVID 2 weeks ago, so no, I'm joking. But this little project was made with all our heart. We were a really small team, and I had a truly great assistant editor that I want to thank from the bottom of my heart, Philippine Dessart, for her amazing work on my side, and thank you, CCE. Bonne soirée.
Next up, we have Best Editing in a Live Action Family Series, or MOW, and that is sponsored by IATSE Local 891. And can we please welcome to the stage Phil Clapwick. There you are now. I was looking for you out there.
I was out
somewhere.
there and then I snuck up on you.
There you are.
Thanks, everybody. I'm really thrilled to be here from the west coast of BC. We don't have as many storms there lately. But the last time we were here in 2019, everybody remembers that there was a giant game going on, right, out there. Raptors, everybody watched it. Tonight is the Battle of Alberta again, and we're going to close it out for the Oilers, right, everybody? So I've asked the CCE to put it on the screens afterwards. So. But without any further ado, I'm not trying to mow your lawn, I'm sorry. But the best editing in a live-action family series or in an MOW. The nominees are Chris Mutton, CCE. Chris. For Holly Hobby, episode 303, The Posing Performer. Courtney Goldman, Ghostwriter, episode 13. The Ghostwriter, part 3. And with apologies to my colleagues in Quebec, I'll probably butcher these names. Guillaume Marin et Léonie Tremblay-Clavette. La Soirée Mammouth, 2021. Jamie Alain, CCE. The Barbarian and the Troll, episode 111, I Will Survive. And one of the newest members of the Damn Good Editors of 891, Patrick Carroll, Rise and Shine, Benedict Stone. And this is so exciting. And I was, okay, no, I won't do that. I will actually read it. The winner is Guillaume Morin et Lyonnais Tremblay-Clavette, La Soirée Mammouth, 2021. Congratulations.
There you are, sir.
Thank you, the CCE. I'm not Leonie, I'm Guillaume. Mammoth, it's an amazing art project you make about 5 years. Just thank all the team and the production, Maribel à la production déléguée, Attraction. Thank you. That's it.
Congrats.
And now, one of the specialty awards of the evening that everyone looks forward to. It's the Lifetime Achievement Award, and I'd like to invite Paul Day, CCE, familiar face to everybody, here he comes, to help us get this started.
How are you? Can we shake hands? Are we allowed to shake hands? Wow, it's been a long time since I've had to do this, thank God. Here I am. It's very nice to see everybody. On behalf of the Directors Guild of Canada, I am deeply, deeply honored with this opportunity to present Ron Sanders, CCE, ACE, with the Canadian Cinema Editors Lifetime Achievement Award for 2022. Ron has been a Directors Guild member since the mid-'80s, and rumor has it his Guild ID number is only 3 digits, putting him in the first 100 people in the Directors Guild of Canada. Now it's 6,000. This honor for me is twofold. This honor is twofold for me in the aspect of involvement with the Canadian Cinema Editors back in 2007 with fellow editors Roger Matusi and Paul Weinstock seeking to develop an idea of the CCE. One of the people we chatted with was Ron. One of the many ideas for the CCE was the appreciation of exceptional editorial talents with the formation of an honor society within Canada, and to really shine a light on people who work so hard on the craft they love. If we dig through the stacks of boxes I have in my garage at home, I'm pretty sure that Ron Sanders' membership number is within the first 10. So it's a great thing. So here we are today, honoring and applauding those who laid the groundwork for the thriving post-production industry in Canada, and to honor one of the greatest editors in this country. I would like to bring up Sandy Pereira to continue on with this introduction.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Nice to be here in person. I'm deeply honored to present this year's Canadian Cinema Editors Lifetime Achievement Award to my friend and film editor, Ron Sanders. He is, without question, one of the best editors in the industry, not just Canada. A wizard at creating tension and shaping a compelling story. At 6'3", Ron can cut an intimidating figure, but for those of us lucky enough to know him, we know what a funny and warm person he is. He is a lifelong learner, dedicated to perfecting his art, whether it's cracking a troublesome scene, learning a new song on the guitar, or pulling that perfect shot of espresso. Born in the small rural town of Manitou, Manitoba, Ron's love of film started early. His father worked as a projectionist at the local theater, and it was here that Ron developed his deep love for cinema. He didn't know it then, but the tools of his trade surrounded him, and being able to watch films from the intimacy of the booth opened his eyes to a future he didn't know yet was possible. He left home at 18 to move to Winnipeg, where he attended St. John's College at the University of Manitoba. He met his future wife, Marilyn, and together they moved to Toronto in 1971. Ron landed a job cutting news footage for Ronald Pigott for CBC Public Affairs. He was eventually engaged by editor Alan Collins, who was one of Roger Corman's editors, and would become Ron's mentor. Under his guidance, Ron worked with him as a sound editor, but was soon emboldened to cut picture. His work with Alan caught the attention of producer Peter O'Brien. Impressed with Ron's work, O'Brien introduced him to an up-and-coming filmmaker named David Cronenberg. They quickly bonded over a shared appreciation for motorcycles and cars. Their meeting ended with an offer to cut Cronenberg's film, Fast Company. This was the beginning of a decades-long relationship which included a collaboration on 19 feature films, for which Ron received 9 Genie nominations and 4 awards for Dead Ringers, Crash, Existenz, and Eastern Promises. Ron's exceptional work attracted many different directors, including Yves Simoneau, Robert Longo, Daniel Petrie Jr., Norman Jewison, Patricia Rozema, Henry Selick, Nathan Morlando, and most recently, Viggo Mortensen. His work has taken him to London, LA, New York, Berlin, Vienna, Portland, and Wilmington, North Carolina, where he cut Firestarter with legendary producer Dino De Laurentiis. Ron's work continued to earn nominations and win awards, including an American Cinema Editors nomination for the brilliant animated feature Coraline, and DGC awards for A History of Violence, Eastern Promises, A Dangerous Method, Mean Dreams, and most recently, Falling. While his resume is impressive, Ron's influence on the art of editing goes well beyond what we see on the screen. He is a fierce defender of the cutting room, always ensuring it is a protected space for the story, the director, and for his assistants. Ron is a gifted artist, yet he is also a natural mentor and teacher. Among his achievements are the number of successful and passionate editors that he has trained. These include the late Michael Ray, Tad Seaborn, Susan Shipton, Pete Watson, Aaron Marshall, and me. Thank you, Ron. We make up his extended family, assistants he helped shape into editors. When I first met Ron in 2004, appropriately on the back patio of Allen's on the Danforth, I was terrified. I don't remember saying more than 2 words to him and Tad. I knew that being hired by Ron would be a game changer, and I was certain I was completely blowing it as I sat quietly. But Ron took a chance on me, and it's not an exaggeration to say that I would not be the editor or even the person I am today without Ron's mentorship and guiding hand. I worked with Ron over a period of 11 years. I started as a second assistant editor on A History of Violence, and over the course of 9 features, he nurtured my ambition to edit and mentored me on the craft of storytelling, which culminated in us editing Mean Dreams together. This was Ron's way of saying, you can do this. We will do this one together, but you are ready. And after 11 years, it was my turn to be pushed out of the nest. I may have left, but I never left Ron. He has always been available to sit in on a project or give me feedback and advice. There is no one's opinion I value more than Ron Sanders. In addition to Ron's professional successes, he's also a loving husband to Marilyn and adoring father to Emma. Ron is so proud of his daughter, her grade school photo had a permanent spot in his cutting room, and he would show it off to everyone who came in, much to Emma's horror. His favorite new role is doting grandfather to his 3 grandchildren, 11-year-old Ian and 7-year-old twins, Charlotte and William. Without further ado, I'm honored to present Ron Sanders with this year's Canadian Cinema Editors Lifetime Achievement Award.
No standing ovations, please. Yeah, sit. I haven't been getting out much, so this is very exciting. And not a lot to say after Sandy's elegant and sometimes truthful introduction. I'm truly pleased to have this award as it comes from fellow editors and actually means something that most other awards don't. But it sort of implies the end of my career. A career in a business that Hunter S. Thompson described as, and I quote, a cruel and shallow money trench, a long plastic hallway where thieves and pimps run free and good men die like dogs. I think that's quite an appropriate metaphor, actually. But it was a career, however, that I would not have had, but for the very good people I worked with, people who did all the hard work while I had the fun. Sandy, Tad, Don, Louie, Aaron, Pete, Susan, Rick, Susan, Michael, and many more, which I should remember, but my memory's failing. Assistants like this are very, very important. We need the means to train more. Producers must step up and hire trainees. This will require the goodwill and foresight of the producers, so we can but hope. This evening reminds me of an ACE Awards night in Los Angeles at the Beverly Hilton. Quite glitz, of course. A very well-known and talented editor was given an award exactly like this. He gave a very gracious speech and ended by saying that he was still available for work. Unfortunately, only a few months later, he sadly passed to that great cutting room in another place. So I will just say, I am still available to work. Thank you very much.
Big round of applause for Ron. Also, a big round of applause for DGC National, who sponsored this award for us. Next up is Best Editing in Lifestyle, Competition, and Reality. We'd like to mention that this is sponsored by Annex Pro, and would Kerry Corlett come join me, please, on stage. Thank you. There are your nominees.
Thank you. Well, it's great to be here, and I'm going to go off script for just a second, so Allison, don't hate me. I just want to draw your attention to a very special person that is at the Annex Pro table number 17. In addition to being a platinum sponsor of this event, Annex Pro is very pleased to be a sponsor for various scholarships and support of the digital media schools in the Greater Toronto Area. And one of those schools is the Toronto Film School. And tonight, it's our honor to have the winner of Best Editing, the Best Editing Award from the Toronto Film School Festival, Jamie Norrie. Take a bow. If you haven't had a chance to meet Jamie, she's delightful. She's very passionate about editorial, and I want to say that the next generation of editing in Canada is in very good hands. So meet Jamie after the presentation. Okay. The award for Best Editing in Lifestyle / Competition / Reality are as follows. Michael Tersigny, CCE, for Hometown Takeover, First Hammer Swing. Mike Scott, for Blown Away, Mirror Mirror. Peter Hordyland, Celebrity Lou, Celebrity IOU, sorry. Need all caps on that one. Joyride, Octavia Spencer. This one is for you, Keanu. Swapna Mella, The Great Canadian Baking Show, Cake Week. And finally, Wesley Finucane and Pat Fairburn, Great Chocolate Showdown. Do you have what it bakes? Thank you. And it is my honor to present the award for Best Editing in Lifestyle / Competition / Reality. All right. Mike Scott, Blown Away, Mirror Mirror. Congratulations.
You're not Mike. I know Mike Scott.
Mike Scott.
Yeah.
Mike Scott is in Europe right now. He wants me to accept this on his behalf, and he would love to say to all of you that this event was not boring. So if you know Mike Scott, that's an inside joke. Thank you.
Next up is Best Editing in TV Comedy, sponsored by Company 3. And would you please help me welcome Amanda Champion to the stage to present the award. Here we go.
Thank you, Richard. Good evening, everyone. Best Editing in TV Comedy, sponsored by Company 3. Craig Webster, CCE, and Sam Thompson, Sort of. Episode 108, Sort of Back Again. Isabelle Melafont, CCE, Les Beaux Malaises, 2.0, Episode 9, Florent en 18 ans. Justin Lachance, CCE, M'étendant tu, Episode 30, Drum Disco. Sam Thompson, Sort of, Episode 101, Sort of Gone. Yvonne Thibodeau, Les Mecs, 2, Episode 9. And the award goes to Craig Webster, CCE, Sam Thompson, Sort of. Episode 108, Sort of Back Again.
As always, a great job. Thank you. So, my master plan is Sam's going to say everything, and at 4:30 he texts me, he says I can't come. So he's not here. So, I wrote it out. Here we go. Oh, gosh, this is a surreal moment, and I got to say, it's so great to see all you faces again. It's so lovely. Thank you. Oh, Sam and I want to thank the Canadian Cinemas Can you say it for me?
The Canadian Cinema Editors.
We'll cut that in.
Yes.
Janice, can you make that smooth? Great. So Sam and I want to thank the Canadian Cinema Editors for this honor, and congrats to all our fellow nominees on your outstanding work. I watched it. It rocks. You guys, that's fantastic. And the nomination is such the big thing. Really, this is the gravy I clearly didn't expect. This was a special show to work on, so thank you to Fab and Bilal for bringing us on this journey. And I mean, Bilal, as editors, you will get this. He was incapable, they were incapable of an ingenuine moment. And I mean, right when they were doing both tragedy and comedy, and at the same second. It was incredible. I mean, just stunning stuff. Thanks to Jennifer and Laura and everyone at Sienna and CBC and HBO for making this kind of show. In fact, I want to thank my wonderful agent, Anthony Murato at APA, for finding this kind of a cool show. He's so great. And kudos to the whole Post team, Hugh, Umer, who's here, and Will, and the great people of Rolling Pictures, and the Post supervisor, Adam Roberts. You all know that working with him is his own reward. It's so great. And Sam and I are so happy to be associated with you all and with this remarkable show. Have a great night, everyone. This is Surreal. Thank you.
Next up, Best Editing in an MOW or mini-series, and that is sponsored by Take 5 Productions. And could we get a big round of applause for Nick Iannelli, who's going to read the nominees.
Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great night. Maybe just to start, just a little kudos to the CCE from getting us out of our houses, away from our Zoom calls. It's just so great to be out and enjoying people and being with other people. So I'd like to sort of like give them a nice round of applause. And also a little salute to Ron Sanders, who truly is one of the great editors, not just in Canada, but around the world. So salute, Ron. Congratulations, very well deserved. Okay, Best Editing and MOW miniseries presented by Take 5 Productions. Dominique Champagne, Bête Noire, Episode 1, État de choc. Gareth Scales, CCE, The Pursuit of Love, Episode 1. Louise Philippe Rathé, Way Over Me, Sortez-moi de moi, Episode 1, I Am the Solution. Matt Hannum, CCE, or Matthew Hannum, CCE, The North Water, Episode 2, We Men Are Wretched Things. Myriam Colombe, Way Over Me, Sortez-moi de moi. Apologies if I'm brutalizing the names, sorry. Episode 5, La Vérité. And the winner in Best Editing in MOW miniseries is, well, these are fully sealed. Gareth Scales, CCE, The Pursuit of Love, Episode 1. I know Gareth lives in the UK. I don't think he's here, but congratulations to him.
I'm going to accept on his behalf. I have a note from Gareth, but I'm going to pretend that it's from me and that I've just won this award. So thank you, CCE. I appreciate it. It's an utter honor to have won this. The CCE is such an incredible champion of editors, and it means so much to be part of this wonderful group of peers. Thank you, and that's from Gareth, not me. Next up is Best Editing in TV Drama, and that is sponsored by Vanguard Artist Management. And can we, no, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I've made a terrible mistake. We now want to have the president's speech. This is another one. We'll get to the awards later. This is the President's Speech, the CCE Awards President's Speech. Would you please help me welcome Stephen Phillipson, CCE, and Jane McCrae to the stage, please.
Hi, everyone. I'm Stephen Phillipson, the current president of the CCE.
And I'm Jane McCrae, the vice president.
Like many of you, I've gotten used to doing everything remotely, but it is so great to see your smiling faces. We are so happy you could join us tonight.
Is that happy enough for a musical number? Do I hear a song coming on? Come on,
No,
Stephen.
but no. This. I'm really concerned about starting a super spreader event here, so.
It would be 3 years in a row, though.
Sorry.
No, okay.
Singing in person is way too intense.
All right.
But I do want to pick up on something Paul Whitehead said earlier. Ron Sanders alluded to it a little bit as well, too, and just take a moment to talk about the importance of gathering in person when possible and safe, of course. Doing everything remotely can be very flexible. It can also allow you to edit and auto-tune your musical numbers. But it's important to remember that it can also be a barrier to networking and learning for our emerging editors and assistants. With that in mind, the CCE has been working hard throughout the pandemic to help our members connect, pass on knowledge, and meet new like-minded people. Things that are essential to building a strong editing community. In 2020, we embarked on a new mentorship pilot program to connect emerging editors and assistants who were hungry to learn about their craft with more experienced members who were eager to share their knowledge. Thanks to the outstanding generosity of our mentors and the hard work of our volunteer mentorship committee, our mentees are graduating from the program with skills and experiences that they will carry with them throughout their careers, despite the challenges of getting in the room during the pandemic.
We're pleased to welcome some of our mentors and mentees here in person tonight. I just want to ask them to stand up and wave so that you can recognize them. A special thank you to our mentors, Shelley McLean and Lauren Brandon. You guys are here. Stand up and wave.
Where are you?
Oh. They got caught up at work, I guess. And our congratulations to our mentees, Varun Raj Gandhi, Elora De La Fuente, Maida Drinnen, and Brina Romanek. Stand up, guys.
Please, everyone stand up.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I'd like to encourage everyone, particularly those more seasoned members, to offer guidance and mentorship to our emerging editors and assistants whenever you can. Whether it's taking the time to share a tip or going the extra mile to give someone a leg up, these small actions build our community and lay the groundwork for the future of our industry. And don't forget to look out for our upcoming offline series of events. Thanks to extremely generous sponsorships from the Directors Guild of Canada, DGC Ontario, and IATSE National, the CCE will be giving editors from across the country the chance to get up, get active, and get outside for some recreation with your fellow editors. Yeah. The offline events will be a great opportunity to meet and chat with like-minded people in a safe environment, so look out for those.
So?
Fine, okay, I do want to sing, but I don't want to give everyone COVID, so I've got a plan. I'm going to hum, but only if all of you hum with me, okay?
Yeah, I'm down. All right, let's do it.
So it turns out it's someone's birthday today. Our esteemed host, Richard Krause. So if everyone can please join me in quietly humming Happy Birthday to Richard.
Oh my God. This is such a singular experience. I have to videotape these people humming. that next year you sing at the top of your lungs. Oh, and then Tiki. Well, cheers, everybody. Thank you, and thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Richard. We're very grateful that you are hosting tonight, even though it's your birthday. And please enjoy a drink, tiki drink and dessert. And also, as a token of our appreciation, we'd like to relieve you of your hosting duties for 5 minutes. Jane?
Yeah. So as many of you know, the CCE wouldn't be able to operate without the dedication of our many volunteers. From our committee members to our podcast content teams to our awards juries, and even those of you who have taken the time to provide your input at town hall meetings, we couldn't keep the organization going without you. From time to time, the CCE likes to recognize volunteers who have made outsized contributions to the organization. And this year, we are presenting the Volunteer Recognition Award to someone who definitely deserves it. Maida Drinnen has been a stalwart member of the CCE Awards Committee for 11 years, as well as a jury head for the last 8 years and a jury member before that. She manages all the trophies and certificates that are handed out at each ceremony. In addition, she actually uses her glassmaking skills to make the CCE Special Awards each year. The trophies that we give out for the Lifetime and Career Achievement Awards are handmade by Maida in her glass studio. They are each one-of-a-kind original works of art. On behalf of the CCE Awards Committee, the board, and surely all of our members, I'd like to thank Maida for her continued dedication to the CCE and invite her to come up and receive the Volunteer Recognition Award. Come on up, Maida. Now, before I leave the stage tonight, I want to recognize one more person who has made an incredible contribution to the CCE. He's worked tirelessly on the CCE board for the last 6 years and is coming to the end of his final term this fall. I'm talking about our CCE president, Stephen Phillipson. Surprise. When I started on the board almost 4 years ago, Stephen had already been toiling away for 2 as the CCE's treasurer. At the end of his first 2 years, he decided to step up and run for president, a role which he has held for the last 4 years. We all know how challenging these last couple of years have been for all of us, both personally and professionally, and I can't think of anyone better to have shepherded the CCE through such a tumultuous time. Stephen's leadership was calm, thoughtful, and considered, always deferential to the board and the membership, and thoroughly respectful of the multitude of voices and opinions around many of the challenges that we undertook. He was cool under pressure, always taking the time to balance competing opinions and making sure that everyone felt heard. This, of course, made him a great leader on the board, but is also surely what makes him a highly sought-after editor as well. Stephen worked hard during his tenure, along with many other board members, to advance the goals of equity and inclusion within the organization and the larger community, to update and improve the full membership application process, and to lead the launch of the CCE's bilingual branding and communications. His calm, approachable leadership will be missed, but hopefully he'll soon have some well-deserved time to dedicate to his editing work, his writing projects, and of course, to his family. Thank you so much, Stephen. The board of the CCE is pleased to present you with a plaque of appreciation and recognition. Thank you, Stephen. Okay, Richard, break time's over.
I'm
Thanks,
still
everyone.
charging the same amount. Congratulations, and thank you for that. You have no idea how many jokes went through my head about humming, and I decided to keep them all to myself. And but thank you for that. That was really awesome. I don't know if you could really hear how cool it sounded up here. That it was like listening to like the Mormon Tabernacle Choir or something sing you happy birthday or hum you happy birthday. That was singular and great, and thank you very much for that. Next up are the Student Merit Awards and recognition, and they are presented by Insight Productions. And can we please welcome Mike Langevin to the stage? There he is. And you know what you're doing.
I
up
do.
here.
So
Yes.
I have to follow the humming happy birthday, a retirement speech, and a glass blower. So no pressure at all. I'll just pull something out here. Great timing, Mike. So Insight Productions is pleased to sponsor the CCE Student Merit Awards, and this is really special for me because I am one script writing credit away from graduating film school myself, class of 2001. And if the past few years have taught us anything, it's that you never stop learning, even if you're out of school. Everyone in this room has learned a lot in the past couple of years. So it gives me great pleasure to present the nominees for the Student Award of Merit, sponsored by Insight Productions. This is not the paper, so I'm glad I brought my own. Isabelle Langendon runs through their blood a life impacted. Wien-Guschk Film Institute. Is that the one? Right? Cool. Let's try my French. Jérémy Mazin, au travers, Université du Québec à Montréal. It's okay? It's all right? It's okay? Ça marche? Ça marche? Here's another language. Justin Dong Hyuk Im, Why Do Ants Go Back to Their Nest? York University. Matthew Williams, Alfie, Sheridan College. And Tellery McGuire Astolfo, Solitude, Sheridan College. And I have
Bring them up if they're
right.
here.
I thought I was opening an envelope and there was one winner. No winners? Everyone's coming?
No, everyone's a
Everyone
winner.
who I just butchered your name. Please come up, please.
Everyone's
please.
a winner. So if you heard your name, come on up.
Or it's just me.
Yeah, we can hum. We'll hum for the people.
Oh, excellent,
There we are.
excellent.
Oh,
I'll let you do
they
that.
all here, yeah.
Here we are. That's okay, sorry. And you are? Matthew. Congratulations. Thank you.
If you want to say a few words.
Well, I never prepared a speech, but I want to thank the CCE, and obviously I want to thank my parents who are 3,000 miles away in Jamaica. I'm Jamaican, so can't be here. I also like to thank Didier Canel sitting over there, taught me everything I know, and I can't do anything without him, so big up to him. And thank you to everybody here. I don't know any of you, but hope to know in the future, okay? Big up from the Jamaican. Thank you.
Yes, go ahead.
Hi, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. I would like to thank the CCE for this award. I'm very grateful, and I would like to thank Shirley Chichu, my artistic director and mentor. And I would like to thank my coworkers who helped me make this documentary, Angie and Helen. Thank you so much.
I would like to thank, obviously, the CCE as well. Like, this is an incredible honor. And also, obviously, Didier Kennel, like, for, again, teaching us everything that we knew. As well as the whole Solitude crew, the director. I really appreciate it, so thank you.
Sorry, this is I'm really bad with crowds. Yeah, I don't want to say everything, but yeah, I guess thank you to CCE. Yeah, this is nerve-wracking. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you.
I think that's it. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh.
I've been sent back.
Get in there.
That was an encore.
Yeah, that's right. There we are. We are down to the last couple of awards. The next to be given out is Best Editing in TV Drama, and that is sponsored by Vanguard Artist Management. And if we could please have Tina Horowitz and Amy Stolberg to come to the stage to present this award.
Thank you. I'm Tina Horowitz. This is Amy Stolberg from Vanguard. We're longtime supporters of the CCE. I gotta bend the mic. We're longtime supporters of the CCE, and we're thrilled to be here celebrating with you all. Particular shout out to all our clients who are nominated and one who won. Two who won tonight. We are also thrilled to be sponsoring and presenting tonight's Best Editing in a Television Drama Award. Over to Amy.
All right. Anna Yavari, The Handmaid's Tale, episode 407, Home. Christopher Donaldson, CCE, The Handmaid's Tale, episode 409, Progress. Jamie Alain, CCE, Snowpiercer, episode 206, Many Miles from Snowpiercer. Miriam Kulam, Portrait Robot, episode 10. And Wendy Hallam Martin, CCE, Ace, The Handmaid's Tale, episode 403, The Crossing.
You can do it? Okay. And the winner is Wendy Hallam Martin for The Handmaid's Tale. We're very pleased to accept on her behalf. Oh, good. Oh, no.
No. Wendy's not here, so thanks on her behalf, and thank you very much for presenting. All right. The final award of the evening, but there's lots more to come after that, so stick around. We're giving away stuff other than awards after this, so hang tight. The final award of the evening is Best Editing in a Feature Film, and that is sponsored by Black Magic Design. And may I please welcome Susan Manton to the stage. Oh, Sean. Sean Manton to the stage. Susan was unable to join us tonight.
Thank you. So this is me here. All right, one more time, everybody, and then we're out of here. Black Magic Design is very proud sponsor of the Canadian Cinema Editors, and will continue to be. So for the best editing in a feature film, the nominees are Arthur Tarnowski, ACE, for Drunken Birds. Christopher A. Smith for Drinkwater. Rich Williamson for Scarborough. Sean Reichus for Wildhood. And Sophie LeBlond for Sin La Habana. And the winner for the best editing in a feature film. These things are wax sealed. Okay. The winner is Rich Williamson for Scarborough.
Rich. There he is.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh boy. Well, this is an incredible honor. Very nerve-wracking. So thanks so much to the CCE for this amazing honor. I'd like to thank my casting crew foremost. They were amazing. There's too many people to name, but most especially the author of the book, Catherine Hernandez, who wrote such an amazing book, but also such an amazing screenplay that made my life a lot easier. To our associate producer, Kenya Jade Pinto, our amazing assistant editor, Shane Hontiveros, and of course my partner in life and in film, Shasha Nakai. Words really can't describe how I feel. But it was an amazing experience to make this film with someone I share my life with as well. So also special thanks to the folks who watched the film in this first cut. The first cut was 2 hours and 45 minutes. So thank you for their patience. I saw Nick Wong in the audience. Thank you for watching the film and giving me your feedback. Also, special shout out to my very dear friends and colleagues, Simone Smith, Alex Bruckner, and John Nichols, who are not here, but they have been my friends since the CCE or the CFC in 2013, and they've been so amazing giving feedback and just being amazing colleagues and friends. So yeah, thank you so much for this incredible honor. Thank you.
Stop there for some photos. A big congratulations to all the winners. We're so thrilled to honor the films and the television shows and the web series like this every single year. And it's so great to see everybody in person. We're not done yet, though. Allison Dowler is going to join us on stage, and we're going to give away more things.
You can be the picker
I'll be
of the
the
names.
picker.
Okay, we have lots of great prizes to give away tonight. Our first prize, always. Okay, our first prize tonight is for the Black Magic Design Editor Keyboard. So, thank you. And the winner is Bill Togood. Come on up. Bill is here. Come on up, Bill, so we can get a photo. Our second prize tonight is for the Black Magic Design Editor Program. Okay.
And the winner is?
Thank you. Sam Thompson, who is not here tonight, so we'll give him the prize. If you want to take that and have a photo in front of that, and the keyboard will be sent to you. Okay. Our next four prizes are from Boris Effects, and our first one is for the Boris Full Suite, valued at $1,295. Thank you. And the winner is James Hebbard. Yay! Come on up and then go on through for your photo. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Woo. Okay, the next prize from Boris Effects is for the Sapphire package. Thank you. And the winner is Orion McCaw. I know he's here somewhere. Congratulations. There you go. Go on through and have a... Okay, the next one from Boris Effects is for Continuum. And the winner is Robert Swartz. I know you're here somewhere too. Where are you, Robert? Okay, and our last prize from Boris Effects is from Mocha Pro. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's Isabel's night, Isabel Mullifant. Woo! Come on up.
You've been up here as much as I have.
Yeah, getting a workout.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Go get a photo. Okay, our next two prizes are from Adobe. We've got a 1-year membership, or one. Okay, our first one is Rick Bartram, who I know is not here tonight, so I will give that to Rick. Yay, Rick!
Yay, Rick!
And thank you. And the next one is for Shelley Theron, who I also know is not here tonight. So I will give this to Shelley. Woo! And our last two prizes for tonight are a 1-year membership for the CCE. So, number 1, and I'll get number 2 at the same time. Thank you so much. Okay, our first winner, and also a winner tonight already, Rich Williamson. Come on back up. You've just won a membership for the CCE. Come on up. Come on, Rich. And the next one is for Mahi Ragoza. Come on up. Yay! I'll take those. Back again. All right. Back to you.
A big round of applause for Allison. And not only because she just gave away thousands of prizes, dollars worth of prizes, but also because she's awesome and helps make sure that all of this happens in the way that it does every single year, whether it's live or virtual. So thank you, Allison. I want to say thanks. This is my 11th year of hosting this, either whether it's in person or on virtual. First couple of years I was a presenter, so I think I've been here for 13 years in total. It's so cool to see it grow and get a little bigger every year, and to see a lot of new faces and a lot of old familiar faces too. It's been a real treat to be here and see you all again. Thanks for coming out. I have a lot of thank yous to the sponsors, so feel free. Yeah, this is very important. These are the people that are paying for everything that you're enjoying right now. So thank you to our 2022 sponsors, Annex Pro, Jam Post, The Picture Shop, Black Magic Design, Boris FX, Company 3, DGC National, DGC Ontario, IATSE 891, the Formosa Group, Insight Productions, Meridian Artists, Rolling Picture Company, Take 5 Productions, Vanguard Artist Management, Adobe, E1, APM Music, Cameron Pictures, Red Lab, and last but not least, Sinking Ship Entertainment. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for humming. happy birthday to me. It means a lot, and we'll see you all next year. Thanks, everybody.